Welcome back to another episode of the Will Hill Show. Today we got a returning guest, my man Angry Bird. Angry Bird, remind the people who you are.
Yeah, I'm Angry Bird. Well, real name is Anthony first.
Yeah,
foremost,
Anthony, my bad. You know what I'm
saying? No, you good. No, I always got to edit because people are like, oh, I can't take you serious. No, fuck that. No, yeah, my real name's Anthony, but all the homies call me Angry Bird. I'm the co-owner of a design business called Angry and the Goddess. We also stream on Twitch at Bird and Fluff. You probably see me post some shit every once and now and again, but I specialize in art, specialize in teaching. Might as well become a motivational speaker on that, but
shit, do it.
But yeah, I'm kind of like multifaceted, man. I'm really good with my hands and stuff. So like, other than that, man, if I'm not drawing or art, streaming and all that stuff, man, I'm just doing stuff. But if you want to follow us on our Instagram, at Bird and Fluff, at Angry_and the Goddess, and on Twitch.tv/Bird and Fluff. And you can follow us on TikTok now that we doing a lot on that now, at Angry and the Goddess. Yeah, I'm kind of doing a lot of shit right now.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The clips you be posting, they go hard. Yeah, like I had just watched the one. I think you was playing Soul Calibur, and you asked the dude while he was going down. You added the Sonic rings to it, bruh. That was
bro, like, you should have been like, man, watching that shit live and doing that shit live be funny as hell, man. And you got to go back and edit that shit, man. But like, just being here with a group of people I be with on Wednesdays be fucking great.
That's what's up, man. A lot of people don't really find find their voice to find a community, especially with the online era, you know what I'm saying? Which I think is like crazy to me, because you can look online and find your community anywhere, whatever the fuck weird shit you into. There's a group of people who also into that weird shit, and y'all can get together. How the fuck do you feel lonely? Like,
right. until you start talking against some of the shit that they do on other people's morals, and then they be like, oh, fuck you, you're canceled. You know, all that dumb shit that they do.
I guess. I mean, to me, like you said, you find your community, man. You ain't got to blast it everywhere. I think when you start inviting other opinions is where shit get muddy. But that's what you do.
Yeah, and that's my thing about it, man. That's all. Like, I just like, look, I'm all about building my own shit. So I'm constantly like putting batteries in people's back to kind of build, instead of just kind of reinforcing shit that don't serve any purpose.
100%. What would you say would be like your best thing you designed? You and your lady designed so far. What was like the best thing?
Oh, the best thing we designed so far? Oh, that's tough. But we do a lot of stuff together, man. I would say last year in June we did a painting. We did a joint painting. And it's hanging in our living room right now. A lot of people that came over saw it. They see it and it's like, man, why y'all don't post it? But you probably can catch it on our Angry and the God, like our actual Angry and the Goddess Instagram. It should be on there. But that's probably one of the best things we ever did as far as like being together.
You say a joint painting? What, y'all was painting at the same time or what?
Yeah, we was painting at the same time. Like I'll tell you, that's some shit I've never done before. Like, I never had a partner we just did something like at the same time together, unless it's like cooking or something. But like, or like creative wise, like we be just going crazy.
Would you say y'all creative outlooks are different, or do it kind of like balance out?
A lot of our creative, is different, but we always sit down and find a way to like put it together, bring it together, kind of like mesh it well, because she has a whole, like, how she does shit versus how I do shit be on a whole nother level, and I just add whatever the fuck I want to it. And just like, if I'm doing some stuff, she'll add some her flair to it, and this shit just be crazy. And I don't think a lot of artists kind of get that, because they like, a lot of artists are like one man shows,
right?
But like with me and her, we always like, hey, what you think about this? Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Hey, see how this work if you did that. Because like I said, I have my whole level shit, she have her whole other level shit. And then just like, we always try to find a way to bring it together. And that's why we started Angry and the Goddess. And I'm like, I'm glad I can get rid of the graphic design title, just throw it her way, because she's a way better graphic designer than me. I'm just a nigga that just draw shit and just bring it her
way. So that's what she come in at, like.
Right.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I always send people your way when they get to looking for stuff. They do great work, y'all, for real. Y'all ain't gonna never hear me promote or push something from somebody that I really didn't believe in. If I thought it was bullshit, I'll probably call it bullshit to their face. But 9 times out of 10, if I thought it was bullshit, they wouldn't be on the Will Hill show. That's how that worked. Like,
right. No, I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it.
No, most definitely, man. All right. It's been a minute, y'all. We took a few weeks off. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get right into the bullshit. We got to start off with all these shootings, man. I hate to talk about sad stuff, but this is real life. It ain't really something sad. So like, we didn't talk about the shooting that happened in New Buffalo, or is it just Buffalo? Yeah, Buffalo, New York. We got to talk about the shooting that happened at that school in Texas. It was just another shooting somewhere else, right, Curtis?
Yeah, I think that shit fresh. The other one, that's fresh. I think they not even throwing it on the news.
Church?
I think so.
Some at a hospital.
At a hospital.
So
that's tough.
4 people got killed. So I don't know. I think we like 3 weeks, 3 mass shootings. In at this point, like just back to back. So let's start with New York. That was I want to say the one that dates the furthest back, because he was streaming. He started off streaming on Twitch, saying he was gonna do these things, and it's like, bruh, ain't nobody see this coming. Like,
yeah, I kind of feel like, I'm gonna call it allegedly conspiracy, because I don't want nobody to get their shit knocked off or whatever, but I think that shit is kind of like scheduled out. I think it was meant to hit only one dude, but he ended up having to mask that and hitting other people.
Right. So this is the story as I understand it.
Right.
He had planned on streaming and all this stuff. Then I guess he had beef with the security guard. Supposedly, he had beef with the security guard at the grocery store. This man lived far away. He was not close. He had like racist stuff written all over his guns. There's no way no one can see this as not being racially motivated. He went to a predominantly black area, a predominantly black supermarket. Like I say, he was streaming live on Twitch, saying he was finna do it. I heard it got like a minute in of him shooting people before the Twitch got shut down. And I got some friends, they do the No Key podcast. They talked about like how Twitch didn't pick up on this well before somebody got hurt. You go for somebody who's streaming and only have 5 viewers to on this day, because he was posted on Reddit that he was going to do the shooting. But all of a sudden on this day, he got 50, 60, 70 people. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody from Twitch go, what is he doing to go from 5 to 60? You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh no, that wasn't a shooting.
He figured it out. Like, no. He broke the algorithm type shit. Yeah, so he get there and he pulled up and like immediately just started shooting. And supposedly, again, this is I want to say allegedly, his main target was the security guard. It was a black officer, retired. Was he retired? I think he's a retired officer. But what blew me, G, the white people that he did shoot, he apologized to. And he went back and double tapped all the black people he shot.
Yo, that's crazy.
He killed an old lady named Pearl. You can't kill Pearl.
You can't kill Pearl. What the fuck?
With a name like Pearl, you got to die of natural causes.
Right.
Like, you've been through enough with your name being Pearl. Like, but no, it's messed up, man. What's your take?
Like I said, I'm just diving. I'm always diving in like conspiracy links, because shit like that don't just pop up out of nowhere. And I kind of like I can understand that it came from like him beefing with a security guard, but I think that shit is deeper than that, because I always ask this: where did the guns come from?
Right.
Who allowed him to walk like that, in there like that, and not do anything about it? And why he picked a place that nobody else carry guns?
I mean, but what place do you expect people to have guns?
Chicago.
A public place. Oh,
yeah,
Chicago,
yeah, no, but it's like I always ask myself those kinds of questions when these things happen. I'm like, man, for one, you saw this motherfucker load up. 2, y'all didn't do anything about it. I mean, some people inside probably didn't see it, but I'm speaking from my perspective. Like, me, if I'm in the store and I see a motherfucker walk over with a gun, I'm leaving out the back. I don't know, alarm going off and everything. But no, I just feel like a lot of this like that. I feel like because I have came across something that said there was a guy that was in it that was popped off that he had a water powered car. So that's why I was like, oh, it could have been an attempt, but to mask the attempt, they had to do other folks.
Yeah, but then why apologize to the white people? Like, is that like part of the cover up? You have to make it as bad as possible to not
make it as racial. Yeah, something like it could be that. That's just the many possibilities.
Man, but what Kendrick say, man? The one in front of the gun list forever.
Yeah, absolutely. But if ain't nobody can return fire, and the motherfucker went to jail scotch free.
Yeah, that's was tripping to me too. They was able to go in there and disarm this man, talk him into putting the weapons down.
And it makes you think like, this shit can this shit be kind of planned, or like, there's got to be something more to this than it just, oh, he come in there gun blazing and, oh, you know what, oh, I'll put the gun down. You might as well shoot the police too.
Yo, like for real. So it was crazy though, because when it first happened, before I seen that it was even racially motivated, all I seen was mental health. That's what I seen first, G. That's what I seen first. I'm like, all right, hold on. Before I even think about something, let me wait a little while, and then that's when all these facts start coming out. I'm like, damn, they went hard. Nah, black people, man, ain't. For something like that to happen, somebody had to get robbed or somebody stepped on somebody's shoes. Like,
right. Like, there has to be a whole cold hard reason to why a black person just finna air you out, unless you're the op or something.
I mean, yeah, you got to be like, you got to be an innocent bystander to get shot. Because these motherfuckers don't never hit their targets.
Right. But if you just going out, just like, yo, I'm gonna kill me some good old niggers today. It's just like, I don't know, my G. Like, then they throw in that mental health. I'm like, is it really mental health?
This never really is, man. Like, I don't know, man. I be want to say like a lot of it can be prevented, but it's too many guns, not enough people policing the guns. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into gun laws. Let's slide down to Texas. And let me stop, because I know I made some jokes about the lady named Pearl. I do want to say my condolences to everybody who passed.
Absolutely.
This is not me being like insensitive. I'm just trying to make light of a dark situation. You know what I'm saying? So don't cancel me. That's all I'm saying.
Right, because we definitely heard worse from
for real, like,
from better people.
Like, don't even start. If you go cancel me, let me go viral first. I appreciate that. But no, for real, this is not to speak ill on no one who passed. No one should die like that. Seriously. But then we go slide down to Texas. What do you know about the shooting down in Texas? What have you heard?
Well, all I know is a school shooter. Dude came in with guns, shot people. The police didn't do shit about it. They just sat there while the parents wanted to go in and take care of it. And I guess one parent went in and actually took care of it. I don't know the aftermath of it. All I know, what was that? 13, 15 people died or some stuff like that. That's all I got from it.
So, I mean, for the show, I kind of do a little bit more, reading and, trying to figure out what happened. So the school shooting down in Texas, Hispanic male, they was quick to put his mugshot up. Like,
the dude that was a trans dude, right?
Was he trans?
It was a picture. He had on a skirt and everything.
It's crazy. There's so many like mass shootings. We could be talking about two completely different things.
Right.
As far as I know, no, he was not trans. It was Hispanic male. I think Ramos last name. I forget his first name. Because it's it's not important, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah. So I guess he was talking to some girl online, and he said he got into it with his grandma. Said he was gonna shoot his grandma. Shot his grandma in the face.
God damn.
Told the girl, I just shot my grandma. Then he went into like the town, because it's like kind of a rural area. He went into town and was shooting at a funeral home. He's like across the street shooting at the funeral home. So of course they call the police, but before the police can get there, it took like 12 minutes for the police to respond to shots fired, which I thought was fucking crazy.
Wow.
You know, this is like real close to the border. That's why they was real quick to put it was a Hispanic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after he shot at the funeral home, he goes towards the school, taking shots at the school, like the building type shit. Apparently a cop was looking for him and drove past him. He was kind of like behind a car, not really hiding, but the cop didn't see him, drove away, like looking for him. And that's when he found an open door at the school and went to school and just started shooting. And, you know, anybody paying attention to it, there's a lot of, the cops are admitting to a lot of blunders, especially when he barricaded himself, when he was locked into one of the rooms, and the cops chose not to breach, because this is what they said. They thought the threat was over. They didn't think he was in a room with any more kids, but he was, and he killed some more kids. And that's when you said, you know, the parents was trying to get in there. They arrested some of the parents for trying to get in there. But I thought that there was a first responder law that they're supposed to run towards the sound of gunfire at all times. Like, I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to stop and deliberate. You a police officer. You signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? If you scared, take the badge off.
Facts.
Like, for real. You scared to get shot, take the badge off.
Yeah, I think all laws are different in different states. So whatever that city had, that's probably what they had to follow or whatever. But I do think a lot of that was how they handled that was pussy, you know, bullshit.
Oh man, pussy 5G.
Because if my motherfucking kids was in there, I'm going in. Like, I'll shoot your ass too. Like, get the fuck out of here. My kid is in there.
For real. Like, that shit was stupid. And for the parents to have more bravery than the cops who armed to the teeth with bulletproof vests goes to tell you a lot, G, because
Oh, yeah, I heard they went to grab their own kid first.
What?
Yeah, I heard that shit. That shit crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, like this all alleged, but it's a lot of shit. I mean, a lot of shit that's coming out of that.
That shit crazy. Like, I don't know. Man, if you scared to be a cop, I don't care which city, what town, whatever you work at, G, just put the badge down.
Right.
Like, you supposed to serve and protect. You are the first line of defense between chaos and civilization. You're supposed to run towards the gunfire. That's what you're supposed to. That's what you signed up to do. Like, if you're scared, go to church. I don't know. You can go to church and get shot too, so I don't know where to go. I'm just saying, shit.
I'm gonna just go home and just lock myself in the motherfucking bedroom. Fuck it.
Bro, did you hear what the governor, Greg Abbott, had said about the shooting and compared it to Chicago?
Oh my God, don't tell me some dumbass shit.
Bro, he was like, yeah, bro, like out of nowhere, bro. You in Texas. What's Chicago got to do with anything? But he was like, yeah, 12 died, but more people died in the weekend in Chicago. It's like, bro, they not children in no school neither. Like,
right. You know, I haven't heard a shooting in a school in Chicago. At least as long as I've been.
It wouldn't have got that bad. I don't care what school in Chicago. It wouldn't have got that bad.
No, not at all.
Because all the worst schools got police officers in them already. So
facts. Because they be trying to pull that little car, which you're like, but you know, you gotta save. I'm like, bro, like I went to a school that there was police already in that motherfucker.
Hey, that ass, man, we had to go through metal detectors and X-rays to get in that motherfucker.
Right, exactly. And they used to have their guns outside in somebody else, property under some rocks or some shit. The schools we went to.
I mean, to shoot somebody, they had to pull the fire alarm. And everybody come outside, and they take the shots. But other than that shit wild. Like, I want to say condolences to everybody who lost their lives to any of these mass shootings these past couple of weeks. So do you think it's time for real gun reform?
I don't think it's a good idea to get rid of guns, because at the end of the day, the criminals gonna get theirs. Now, if the actual people that, abide by those rules, that follow the 2A, whatever the fuck, I'm not well versed in gun talk, But I do know common sense is just like, bro, if I can have guns, but these niggas can break laws to have theirs, that's where my problem come in. If I can't protect me and mine, because if you get rid of the guns and only the police can have them, it's only a matter of time where you're gonna be right back into the whole police brutality thing.
I think we're way too deep to try to take away guns.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I'm glad we kind of see that. Yeah,
we're way too deep. I don't know, man. I want to see something. I don't see why anybody needs an assault rifle. I really don't.
I don't know, man, because a lot of people don't just buy assault rifles just to. I mean, but
that's what kills so many people so quick, bro. If he had a Glock, he could shoot what 12 times.
Yeah,
and you gotta reload.
And that's what makes me think that a lot of this shit is kind of like planned in a way, because it's like ain't nobody just gonna walk out or go on a shooting spree with an assault rifle. Because a lot of the gun owners I know, they don't even have assault rifles; they have pistols, and they only use assault rifles for hunting.
Right. Have you ever shot guns before?
A pistol.
So I've been to the range. I shot a AR. I think it was like, I forget which AR. And I shot pistols before. Mm-hmm. It is 100 times easier to shoot and aim with a rifle than it is with a pistol. Like, because the length of the barrel. Again, I'm not no gun expert, so anybody in the comments, please jump in on this and tell me if I'm right or wrong, or no, whatever the case may be. But shooting with a rifle, because of the longer barrel, it's easier to aim, right? The longer the barrel, I guess I want to say the more straight their shot's going to get. That's why it's harder to shoot with pistols, because it's a shorter barrel, and if you're not trained to shoot with it, you're not going to hit your target. You're less likely to hit your target.
Right.
So, but with a rifle, it's easier to hit your target, because when we were shooting, I was able to hit the same spot. My first time shooting a rifle, but with a pistol.
But you're a bigger dude, though.
Huh?
You're a bigger dude. You can be able to weight distribute
anybody, bro.
Use the rifle, yeah. Because I know some small people that they have to be trained to hold and shoot a rifle.
Right. I'm telling you from my experience, it's easier to shoot a rifle than it is a pistol. It's easier to be.
No, I'm not taking away from your experience.
I'm just speaking on my experience.
Gotcha.
I don't know. So like I guess in a semi-perfect world, we could kind of restrict who has these rifles, and stricter penalties on people who get caught with these rifles. You know what I'm saying? Like the Saints, when they had the war on drugs, if you had cocaine, you was cool. But if you had crack, 15 to 20. Like you got a pistol, you cool. You got a assault style rifle, 15 to 20. Like
I don't know. I feel like now it's like it has to be a stricter way to get to own a rifle. I mean, because like I said, I don't know too many people to go out and it's like, oh, I'm mad, I'm gonna go on a shooting spree over here with my rifle. Because if anything, a lot of us we want the the one-handed demon or whatever. But not. No, I just feel like it's a we all got like valid arguments on both sides of this thing, but I would think the one where we will all fuck up at, they just say get rid of all this shit.
No, most definitely not. You'll never get rid of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like just point blank period. It's like if you find a house that's been infested with roaches for 10 years, you got to demolish the fucking house. Like no amount of raid or bombs or whatever.
Yeah, you know what? But you're right though. They should restrict how many. Like, hey, you only to one. That's it. You can have maybe up to 3, Glocks and all that with the all that.
Yeah,
I don't know attachment stuff, but like if you I got like 17 in my basement right now. Like, damn, what you fucking
man, if your house look like John Wick,
Inspector Gadget or something, right? You John Wick and fucking Neo or the Matrix.
You only could shoot one at a time. Why you need 17 different guns? Like, oh, look, whatever, man. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't know how to fix this. How do we fix mass shootings? How do we stop it?
I think personally for me is we all need to understand our laws. understand guns in general, because a lot of people get it wrong with certain guns. Oh, that was an AK-47. That was not an AK, you idiot. Like, but it was just like, I think.
Have you never played Call of Duty?
Right, I feel like right, because I feel like a lot, if we learn more about these things and what to prevent, because I think what we need are preventative measures. And a lot of people have been talking about, oh, let's arm the teachers, and I'm like, hey, I'm like, I get it, but in other ways I'm like, I don't know about that. Lil Tyrone might get his ass popped in the Southside school or something like that. But what I do feel like they need to do is actually train those security guards that are there, or have trained staff and officers at their school, create a budget for those things. But other than that, I feel like if we all understand and learn these things and learn our laws about this stuff, we would understand it, better, and actually talk about preventive medicine. Not know, oh, well, we're gonna make sure we all get to school at this time, or we're gonna have some people on the corner of the street. Like, no, like make sure people safely get home, have the crossing people on that corner, them on that corner, at that light. It's like, I feel like a lot of stuff is kind of like whatever, because they can still get their ass popped too.
One of the like the things the NRA always say is one good guy with a gun beats a bad guy with a gun, right? That's what they say. That's what they say. So I thought that was the point of having a school resource officer. So that's right. That's supposed to be the point. And to me, before 12 people die, I hate to say it, the school resource officer needs to be dead before he can get to them.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like if you're scared,
because if you return fire, the motherfucker that's trying to come that way most likely run. If you got aim, you'll drop his ass.
But you're trained. Most of the school shooters are not trained.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? They just people with a gun. You're an officer. You trained to use a weapon.
Because there's no way. There's no way you got all these like fire exits and the map of the school and all that stuff. You don't understand how to get around the school. Like, I've worked at many schools and I know every corner, every exit, every dip off spot, and know how to maneuver around the school. Like, shit, it's like, yo, like if I ever end up in some danger, I know how to get around this motherfucker. And I don't feel like teachers and I don't feel like teachers and securities understand it. It's like, oh, okay, well, they said we got to go out this way and that way, and be like, God damn, G, like
this shit is insane.
This shit's crazy.
I don't know. I don't understand. I did see one thing. I think it's in Ohio. They passed a law where the teachers could now have guns, and like they only need like 24 hours to be certified to have a gun in the school. I'm like, bruh, that's insane.
That's a slippery slope. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm at one point I was like, hell yeah, man. I only teaching, I had to think about it, like, wait, is it? I don't know about that. Like, you have to sometimes sit on it. I don't air it out. In my head, I'm like, fuck yeah, man. I'm tired of these. Yeah, man. You fucking teachers do it themselves. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on, Aunt. Chill. I don't know if you want that. But I feel like if they actually train, they have to actually be trained, because there's a lot of teachers that are unhinged. I don't care what nobody says.
They're people.
Yeah, like there are also people outside of these many walls of many classrooms.
Oh, they people. Curtis brought up something. It's a fact check. The question is, do police have a duty to protect individuals? This is a no. Police have zero duty to protect you from rioters, robbers, and criminals.
Police are action responders
for refusing to send help. That's pretty much it.
That's why service protectors in quotation marks.
It's a slogan.
Yeah, police are responders. Police are responders. They're not there to actually
They're first
protect.
responders. Yeah.
The U.S. Supreme Court has made it clear that enforcement agencies are not required to provide protection to citizens.
Yeah, I mean, with that being said, that tells you a lot. But yeah, I think Ohio passed a law where teachers have the gun. But what if a student who couldn't necessarily get a hold of a gun is one in the classroom?
Yeah,
and get to the gun before the teacher, because you have to lock it up, and if it's too locked up, it's fucking useless. Like,
right. they have to do an extensive like background on teachers and actually like put them through rigid training in order to actually own it, or have a designated area with a certain somebody. I think they have to create a budget for a specific like 2 or 3 people to have that shit.
Yeah,
and not
like
just
not every teacher is
right. Because I know firsthand,
one
don't
gun
have,
per floor type shit.
right. Like there's no way you can have every teacher. You have to spend bread to make sure every teacher have guns, have
Right, and who gonna pay for them to get a
bullets and
gun?
stuff.
Teachers are
Right.
already underpaid. You gonna get them a gun?
Right. Now you got to add more to the budget.
What? What? They gonna be on strike again? But now they on strike with pistols. Like
more bullets, I will shoot this motherfucker down.
and fucking saying, look, I hate to say it like this, but I'm tired of talking about school shootings. You ready to move on to something else?
Oh yeah.
So there was a story that I heard. I think it was on the radio or something like that. This dude went on a date with a girl. She had a kid, but the kid wasn't there. It was, their first date.
Right.
They went out to eat. They ate. He paid for everything. And then, before he could pay for everything, she ordered her son something to eat and told the waitress to put it on the bill. And the guy got up and paid for the meal, but not for her kid's meal. Was he wrong?
It was absolutely correct. Cause you didn't tell me this shit until we started eating. If you would have told me this shit a couple of days before or when we started talking, then I wouldn't mind it. But that don't mean I would do it. But the fact that you took it upon yourself to be like, oh, yeah, put on the tab. So I need to make sure my kid is fed. You should have made sure that motherfucker was fed before you left.
Yo, then like she was like reaching out talking about men aren't men anymore. I'm like, wait, what part of the game is this where I have to pay for somebody to eat who's not even there?
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gentleman. If I wanted to date this woman, first off, I shouldn't be meeting your kid on the first date. Let's keep it a buck. Have some respect for yourself.
Right.
You don't know what type of person I am. You shouldn't have any and everybody around your kid. That's a red flag off top. Right. But if something happened and you had to bring your kid on this first date, yes, I would feed them because they're there. But as far as you're ordering another meal to take to your kid, you ain't got no food at home. This kid ain't a babysitter. It ain't at your mama's house. They ain't gonna eat.
Right.
And then if you wanted to get your kid some food, be a mother. Take that back. Be a parent and buy your kids some food. Like,
or make sure they are fed before you leave.
Right. I had to take that back. I don't want to say be a mother because men also have a responsibility to be parents also.
Facts.
Because I'm pretty sure a guy will pull the same thing. So if a guy was to do the same thing, his kid had a babysitter, you get your kid something separate. You know what I'm saying? You don't put that on the date. Like, fuck out of here. This shit was stupid.
She would have got cool points. She would have put it on her own separate bill. I'm like, damn, you want dick? Hey, you want dick when we take the grocery shopping too after this? Like, if you was honest enough front, I probably would have went. Be like, I appreciate you not throwing it on a bill, but hey, the fact that you didn't take advantage of me,
right?
I will take care of the bill. I'll pay. I'll make sure kid is paid. But the fact you took upon yourself to be like, he gonna pay for it anyway. Hey, throw this kid's meal on that.
Right. Like, let me get another lobster tail for my shorty at home. Like, wait, what?
No. If you would have said, if you would have did it respectfully, like, hey, I want to make sure my kid fed, so I'm gonna go ahead and order something for him, and I'm gonna put it on my tab. And then at that point, it's up to me to be like, no, don't worry about it, baby girl. I respect the fact that you want to make sure your kid, want to be fed or whatever. But yeah, we respect that more if that's how she would have did it, but she didn't.
Dumb as hell. I heard it and couldn't believe it for real. I'm like, no, she did not really think this man's going to pay for that. So, speaking of first dates, what are some of your like first date etiquettes? What is something you're expecting from a first date, and what is some things you just will most definitely make sure it's not a second date?
If a woman,
I know you're in a strong relationship. I don't want you to get mad. Like,
no, she ain't gonna get mad. We talk about shit all the time.
Question.
We talk about shit on our streams on Tuesdays. We talk about shit all the time. So no, what I look for in like first dates is just respect and communication.
Right. Like
my problem is nowadays with certain women, even the ones I'm not even like trying to fuck, but it's like I talk to a lot of women too, and I'm not to just only put them in the box, but some dudes too. There's a lack of like communication, a lack of like time and just respect of people's time and respect of people like kindness. Right. So
I don't know, man. I feel like a first date is like when you first meet somebody. This is me getting to know you, right? I understand a lot of people think cliche dinner in a movie type you did.
Yeah.
You know, people really ain't doing movies, but you know, sit down and have a meal where you can converse with somebody and you know get to know this person. I think it's fine. I think if y'all both consenting adults, sex on the first date, if it go well, it's fine. You know, it is what it is. I don't like the notion that a lot of men try to act like it's a given. It's not. She don't have to give up nothing. No
I tried that shit so many times.
Failed every time. Low key, I ain't gonna stunt. You trying to fuck on the first date? I'll probably look at you sideways.
Like, right? Yeah.
You always fucking on the first date.
Me as a guy, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. I know me as a dude, I want to fuck all the time, but damn, like, chill. I want to talk. I want to enjoy my time.
Yeah, no. And then Curtis said, "What'd you say, Curtis?"
I said, "Why is my manhood connected to a dollar?"
What do you mean? He said, "Why is his manhood connected to a dollar?"
She said, what you say? Where are the real men at? Right?
Yeah.
So how was he not a real man? Because he didn't want to pay for something.
Because she broke.
My manhood connected to a dollar.
Because she broke.
This is the best meal she'd ate all week. Like,
right. It's like a lot of that shit is subjective and a lot of that shit is projection. Because when I met my I'm gonna call her wife now. You can get that for damn 10 years. When I met her, I was broke.
When you gonna pop the question? Make it official.
I don't like the government in my marriage business. That means I'm fucking them niggas too. So but I'm all about creating my own shit. So we talked about it too. She's like, hey, we might as well just sit down and create our own little marriage contract or whatever. But that's something still in the works though. Yeah.
I like that sound of that. Anyway, my bad. I was just being
No, you good. You good. No, when I met her, I didn't really have any money. Right. When we went on our first date, we went to Jenny's Ice Cream, and that's her favorite ice cream spot. And it was during the day. She got off work.
I mean, that's thoughtful though. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's like some real shit. And she wanted to be around me because for the lack of a better term, I'm just that nigga. But
right, I was just gonna say it for you.
I'm just that nigga. But it's like, the fact that I'm able to like, instill, knowledge and just push her to be a better self and grow, because it's not just a one-sided thing. This is also an even exchange because we all here to grow and build with each other.
Right.
So the fact that we were able to, stick it out this long, despite, having a lot of problems in our relationship, because I tell people all the time, don't get it twisted. We look perfect as fuck, but it took work to get to this point. And a lot of people don't get that. And, those like, when people feel entitled to some things, that's why you kind of like, I'm gonna need you to chill, because that's not how that works.
100%. When you're expecting something, you be disappointed each and every time. Especially if you have not voiced your opinions on what you're expecting, be disappointed every single time.
Right.
What's a red flag? Because like I said, for me, bro, you pull your kid out in the first 2-3 dates, and I got to meet him. Red flag.
How you talk to me? It's a red flag. What's good? What you done? I'm like that. I hate. It's something about women with the lip smacking. And them and smoking.
Yeah,
not I wouldn't say smoking, but like I don't mind weed, but cigarettes, bro. Right. Fucking nicotine. I hate it. It's just something about this like I don't and your habits. Like I look at habits, I'm kind of real. I'm paying so much attention to detail is crazy. Like the way you sit, the way you move, how you talk, how you talk to other people, how you respond to other people is like, yo, if you don't do it the right way, I'm kind of turned off. If you fart, I don't know about that. But
you know what I hate? I hate when women want expensive dates up top. Like say if we go to a fancy restaurant, I drop 120 bones. You know what I'm saying? That's day one. That's me trying to impress you, right? Mm-hmm. Now that's the basis. I can't go no lower than that. Like
right.
Every meal has to be $120 from now on. You know what I'm saying? Or more. So like, if I take you to a little steak spot, now I got to take you to Michael Jordan Steakhouse the next time. Like I hate that shit. Like, shorty, please. Like,
because meeting people you're interested in is an investment. It's a literal investment. And just like I said, when me and my girl met, we went to Jenny's, and that was like $25 tops.
Right.
But like people, that's fake. I don't know why would you do that? He ain't got the money. Just say you broke. Just say that. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not tied to money like that. I'm tied. I provide everything. When people say what you bring to the table, I'm like, look, I don't know what you want me to bring to the table, but I will. Here's my table I got that I built for myself, and here's what's all on it. Here's what I can provide for you, and what can you provide for me?
Right. I don't know, man. I think I don't know. There ain't no basis. I was gonna say something, and I'm like, nah. Because like, anytime you get to talking generalizations, man, you can't. Because whatever rule you finna come up with, G, it's an exception.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. All right, let's talk about money. Let's switch it up a little bit. I seen this conundrum. It was just a question. They say, would you work 80 hours a week for $30 million a year, or would you work 20 hours a week for $90K a year?
30 hours a week for $90K a year. That is
80 hours a week for $30 million a year, or 20 hours a week for $90K a year.
Okay. 80 million does sound good, but that means I'm
30 million. 80 hours for 30 million.
Oh, 80 hours for 30 million. 30 million does sound good, but that means I'm investing in other people's work. So that don't mean I don't have time for my own shit.
I mean, okay, so, let's say it's a perfect world. Say that's all your stuff. 80 hours a week, you're not working for nobody. You know, pumping out product, and you're making 30 mil a year. You clearing 30 mil a year, but you have to put in 80 hours of work each week versus working 20 hours a week. Again, this is all for you, making $90K.
Okay. No, I actually, okay, if that's the case, I will do the 80 hours a week for the 30 million.
You tripping.
No, let me tell you. No, you said if it's all my shit.
Yeah.
Because like you said, if it's my shit and me and my wife doing the shit,
right?
We got bread. But I can't see the 30 hours for the 90K. You can invest. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. They can, insure house. You can do that. But the reason why I went with that option, the latter option, is the fact that I can hire people to do stuff. I can put people on the things. I can help invest in other things.
Yeah, but you're working 80 hours a week. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all can tell which way I'm leaning.
Yeah. But if you enjoy what you're doing, if you love what you're doing, 80 hours don't feel like anything.
Gee, 80 hours is a lot. Period. 80 hours.
It's a lot if you're doing some other people shit, like you doing like hard labor and
Curtis, how many hours in a week?
And shit.
How many hours in 1 week?
You supposed to be fact checking and stuff over there.
You supposed to be numbers, right?
Like, you don't numbers. Know. You even try. He looked me dead in my face, y'all, and say, "I don't know."
But I get you.
Yeah, no, for me,
I feel like if it was every other week, because I can deal with the 80 hours, pay period. But
right. But have you worked 80 hours a week before?
Yeah,
I did for a full year. I worked 2 full-time jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I didn't have the energy to do shit.
Oh yeah,
and maybe because I'm coming from a place where I don't make 90K. You know what I'm saying? Because like say if you already got a job and you're making over 90K, to cut it down to what I say 20 hours a week, bro. 20 hours a week, you can do that and do what the fuck else you want. I feel like you can live a very comfortable life at 90K a week.
Mm-hmm.
90K a year, my bad. 90K a year, right under that 100K mark. I think you could be fine. Shit, I'm nowhere near 90K and I'm fine. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
How many hours in a week, Kurt?
168.
Yeah.
Wow, we got Kurt. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
If you're an entrepreneurship, you chase and you run your own company, you literally are working 24/7.
100%.
So 80 hours a week is nothing compared to
metaphorically. You're not working when you sleep, taking a shit, eating.
But I'm saying, shit, I be on the fucking toilet.
unless it's passive income, so the money's working for you. Type
the
of
biggest companies in the world who started from something or made themselves into something, they was working probably well over 160 hours a week.
I agree. I hear you.
Like TPM, I don't like if you think we gonna make this shit pop without putting in more than 20 hours a week, we not gonna get far. If we don't put in more than 20 hours.
I guess when I do change the perspective that it's not somebody else's work, right?
Right.
Because I think I still had it in my head that it's somebody else's work. Because I'm like, I work for somebody 20 hours a week and I could pursue my own dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I had made the choice that I made. Cause like if I'm working somebody, hell yeah, I'm doing 3 hours. I mean, 30 hours, 90K a year. But if it's my shit, I'm going for that 80 hours, 30 mil. Yeah.
I hear you, and I don't know, man. I hate to try to sound like one of them people, but for me, money don't make me happy. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. I'm same here. Like I barely make.
I mean, I'd be happier. What do you mean?
Right? I mean, it'll add some stuff to my life, but it's like it definitely don't make my life.
I don't know. It was weird, G, because a little while ago somebody had asked me, where do I want to take comedy, right? Where do I want to take stand up? And I don't know why, but I was like, you know what? Quite honestly, as competitive as I am, I don't see myself striving to be like the next Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be the world's largest comic. I don't. Like, I just want to be able to do comedy and live comfortably. You know what I'm saying?
Because that means you got to cater to everybody's taste and shit.
Yeah, at a certain you hit a certain pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? You underneath that microscope.
You made a fat joke. Oh.
Like, bitch, I'm fat. What the fuck?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about my experience, bitch. Like, chill.
I was talking about my titties. What are you talking about? I don't know. Y'all in the comments below, let me know. Let me know if I'm tripping or if Anthony tripping. Would you work 80 hours a week? Again, the work that you put in this scenario is all for whatever your passion is. You know what I'm saying? Work 80 hours a week for 30 mil a year, or work 20 hours a week for 90K a year, with the assumption that this is all going towards your personal interests. You're not clocking in on somebody's clock. I think that makes a huge difference. I didn't even, like, I said it, but I don't think I took it into real consideration for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. It's like I said it. It was like, okay, I hear you, but I didn't put it into perspective.
That's fair.
Shit. What else we got, Kurt?
Yeah, Amber Heard and,
Oh, fuck. Yes. Amber Heard and Johnny motherfucking Depp. I wish I could have like a clap queued up for my man Johnny Depp. Like,
my thing about that whole shit, if niggas didn't see that shit in 2020, I don't know how the fuck they didn't see this shit this year. Cause off rip, I was like, I'm on Johnny Depp's side. Cause this bitch been going on a whole like slandering spree. She pretty much ruined his life, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and
financially,
and pretty much took a lot from him, and she gained from that shit. Now you got all the Me Too.
Right, she ended up getting a movie because of that shit.
Me Too. Right, she got a movie because of shit. He lost all his deals, and then to come into 2022, I can't believe this happening. Oh, like y'all, if y'all didn't see this shit in 2020, I don't know what to tell y'all. Off rip, I'm like, Johnny Depp, he finna win this shit because that's proof.
100%.
Video proof. Audio proof that she was beating his ass, fucking him up. Like,
yo, I wish I could have bet on that shit. Like, all these sports apps, I wish I'd have seen some odds. I'd have put money on Johnny Depp winning that shit. Like,
all right, 100-1. Fuck.
I'm telling you, bro. I'd have put money on it, G. Let that shit have been like minus like 200 or something. I'd have put. But this is how I take it, bro. Two functioning crackheads got into it. Amber Heard seen the lane for the Me Too movement, and Johnny Depp won the defamation suit.
Yeah, fuck you, you dusty bitch. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. That's
hey,
you
that ass,
bitch, fuck you, bitch. You dusty as hell, bitch. Like, that's really what that was.
See, I'm pretty sure they both was getting fucked up and fighting each other.
yeah, that's what it was.
But Johnny Depp was smart enough not to leave marks. Like,
true. If that is the case,
all
Johnny
body
Depp
blows,
was
bitch.
the smart. Right. Bow, body.
That's why I never understood why people take sides in this case, because both of them is dickheads.
Yeah, they both was high. The fuck?
Drunk as hell.
The biggest thing I had a problem was, if his career got to be affected, so should hers.
100%. Yeah, you want equal rights for everything. Bitch, you just as guilty. And shit. I think the major problem was that she profited it. She profited
literally
off that.
Like, had it would have been just like a regular slander, I got whooped, this abuse case, whatever, but I would have no problem with that. But the fact that you literally took everything from this dude by literally going in public saying he did these things to you, that's where my problem came. I'm like, bitch, how dare you?
My man, hey, Jason Momoa was my star witness. Did you see this man flirting with the Johnny Depp attorney?
Hey, she was kind of bad though, but
that
shit
shit
don't mix
was
milk.
bad. Like, why would she call him? Like, he was up there playing. Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. She was kind of bad, but I don't mix milk.
Not at all. Not at all. What else we got? What else has happened in these 3 weeks? I don't know what happened. I had a whole bunch of stuff saved on my phone, and I do not see it. It is like gone.
I deleted all your shit. That's crazy.
I think I went through and like cleaned out my phone right before this shit, and was like, "Oh, I don't need these no more," and I needed them.
Bloop. I needed that shit. God damn.
All right, fuck it. I had seen a list of the top 50 black movies that every black person should have seen. I'm not gonna do 50 right now. I'll let you pick. You want to do the top 10 or the lower 10?
Top 10.
All right. So, top 10 movies that every black person should have seen. They got number 1, Boys in the Hood. Number 2, Set It Off. 3, New Jack City. Number 4 is Friday. 5, Menace to Society. 6 is Juice. 7, Above the Rim. 8, Paid in Full. 9, Do the Right Thing. And coming up at number 10 is Poetic Justice. Have you seen all these movies?
I have not seen New Jack City.
Hang up. Hang the fuck up. Hey, this shit over with.
It
was nice having you, bro.
I haven't seen Above the Rim.
Above the Rim. Okay, I understand it. What else, G? Because you low key pissed me off talking about you ain't seen New Jack City.
I mean, you see so many. I put like you see so many struggle black movies, man. You kind of like, yo,
we only did 10. Well, I'm only doing 10. Yeah.
Out of 50, you gonna miss it.
I don't see no Don't Be a Menace up there. I don't see no Love and Basketball because all the women
this
love
top 10.
Love and
No,
Basketball.
it's on here. I'm looking at this list, bro. It's
I'm talking about why those ain't in the top 10. Like Friday shouldn't be at number what, 5 or 4?
Yeah, it's number 4. Yeah.
Friday should be like 3, 2. And Set It Off should be like number 4.
Okay, so again, we go number 1, Boys in the Hood. Number 2, Set It Off. 3, New Jack City. 4, Friday. 5, Menace to Society. 6 is Juice. 7, Above the Rim. 8, Paid in Full. 9, Do the Right Thing. 10, Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice shouldn't be top 10. It should be like top 20. It should be like top 25.
G, Poetic Justice was dope, G. Guy Torry acted his ass off in that movie. What was it, Joe Torry?
Joe Torry.
Joe Torry. Guy Torry's his brother. Yeah. Joe Torry acted his ass off in that movie, G. He came up from Def Comedy Jam and did that movie. That shit. I don't know, man. Friday's not that iconic to me. It is, but it isn't. Like, I feel like it could be a little bit lower.
It was number 3.
Huh?
It was number 3.
Friday is 4. 3, New Jack City.
Yeah.
Friday is 6. My perfect Netflix and chill movie. Right? Like the perfect Netflix and chill movie. It has to be a movie that both people have already seen. And I feel like if you not fucking before Ice Cube get hot, y'all not fucking. Y'all ain't gonna fuck. If you ain't fucking before Ice Cube get hot that first time, just call it a night, my guy.
Right. Pack it up, man. Pack it up. Focus on you, King.
This was just Netflix. It was no chilling involved. Set It Off was cool. I lower it though. It was not. It was not all that to me.
That's why I said it should be like number 5 or something. And that's one of my favorite movies.
Curtis, you say you never seen Above the Rim?
No, I can't remember if I have.
Gee, I seen Paid in Full once.
That's tough.
Paid in Full was over.
You know what was up?
A lot of black movies are overrated.
Belly was overrated. I just watched Belly for the first time a couple weeks ago.
It's overrated. Overrated as fuck. This is DMX and Nas in the movie.
Bro, the best part about that whole entire movie was the opening scene. That was it.
That's it.
That was it.
That's it. Like, motherfuckers they want to fight you when you say that movie ain't cracked up to what it is. Yeah, I'll beat your ass, nigga. Like, chill. It's on that movie.
Hey, you know what? Hey, fuck it. We gonna do the next 10 and then we'll stop. All right. Number 11, Dead Presidents. 12, Hustle and Flow. 13,
Ew.
House Party.
House Party should be top 5. What?
That's that shit.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Who's in charge, man?
They gave one of the best motivational speeches to a hoe you could ever give.
Right. You in charge, man.
What I say? 12 is Hustle and Flow. 13 is House Party. 14, Waist Deep. 15, ATL. 16, Love Don't Cost a Thing. 17, Johnson's Family Vacation. 18, The Wood. 19, Jason Lyric. And number 20, Crooklyn.
I'm gonna tell you right now, ATL and Johnson's Family Vacation should be like 55, 56. And I know there ain't no 55, 56. Waist Deep should be like top 40. House Party should be top 3. It was another movie.
What should be top 3?
House Party should be top 3. And it was another movie you said. And I'm like, yo, that should be up there too. Damn, read that shit again.
11, Dead Presidents. 12, Hustle and Flow. 13, House Party. 14, Waist Deep. 15, ATL. 16, Love Don't Cost a Thing. 17, Johnson's Family Vacation. 18, The Wood. 19, Jason's Lyric. And coming up at number 20, Crooklyn.
Yeah, Jason's Lyric and Jason Lyric, that should go up to like top 15. Damn. Yeah, that's all I got. Other than that, Love Don't Cost a Thing, fucking Johnson Family Vacation, and Waist Deep should be like 40 or 50.
Yeah, I don't. Johnson's Family Vacation was not. It's not that, bro.
That movie was ass. It was family. It was a family movie.
Yeah, it was not that. Love Don't Cost a Thing was all right.
What the fuck is Drumline? That shit should be top 10.
Drumline is 25.
That's
You know what? Hold
bullshit.
on. I'm finna send it to you. Yeah, Drumline is 25. Drumline was way better than Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Facts. One band, one song.
Atlanta A&T, bruh. What? Niggas wanted to go there.
ATL should be like top 30. Not no fucking top 20.
That shit wasn't even a real fucking movie. Real
It wasn't.
School. Motherfuckers wanted to go there. Fuck me.
Can't even go there, man. Fuck that shit. I know this motherfucker did this. Hit me in some motherfucking money. I know that's what I think it is.
Wait, what the fuck? Why it didn't come up? I don't know, man. In top 20, bro, 2 Spike Lee joints. Well deserved or no?
Nah. It should be up a little bit higher. Like Spike Lee was revolutionary when it came to black movies, and
all the way up to Chirac. I don't know what the fuck.
All the way up to I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even count that shit. Like I don't even talk about it.
Nope, he did that shit.
That shit is invisible. I don't even like. I see through that shit. I don't even know. That shit don't exist to me. But like everything else, like man, that shit should be top 15 at least.
Yeah. Now, Crooklyn was one of the first movies I like watched looking past the actual movie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And looking at the shots. And
but Spike Lee got other terrible movies though.
Yeah. I mean, they all ain't gonna be hits.
Right.
How High should be fucking top 18 at least.
Who?
How High? That was a good ass movie. It was a funny movie, but
I think that's one of them personal preference things because they got Soul playing at 23. It's like
that's fair. And Low Down Dirty Shame should be like top 30.
100%.
And that's crazy. Whoever did this list crazy as hell, bro.
All right, let's focus on top 20.
Top 20. I bet.
Tell me who don't deserve it. Who don't deserve to be in this top 20?
Who don't deserve Waist Deep and Love Don't Cost a Thing and Johnson's Family Vacation?
Gone out of there.
Get that shit the fuck up out of here. Poetic Justice should be.
Hey, you know what was one of my favorite movies that I don't think is on here?
What?
How to Be a Player.
Yeah, replace that shit with fucking Waist Deep. We'll be good.
Waist Deep was not good. That shit was terrible.
It was a terrible plot. They tried. Oh no, I think Waist Deep was better than Belly.
What? Listen, I don't want to. I can't tell.
Maybe because it was all the hype. Maybe it was because all the hype beforehand.
Waist Deep and Belly should be somewhere low as fuck on this list.
Honorable mentions.
But shit, they go in the bot like in the trash, I guess. Yeah, you know, somebody going to fight me. Oh, how dare you say that about Belly? Shut your ass up, bro.
In those movies,
Who?
Dame Dash and Paying For. That was the most useless cameo ever.
They forgot State Property.
Oh, State Property not on his?
Oh shit! No, we gonna forget about State Property 1 and just remember 2.
Number 2.
Okay, you right. I like 2. You know, 2 is kind of. And
which one did he spit on the girl?
That was Killer Season.
Oh, Killer Season.
That was Killer Season.
That shit was wild.
Like, damn, you spit on that?
That shit was wild. I like, he spit on that little girl. I said, what the fuck?
Hey, he didn't want to air her out. Like,
Cameron ass was wild. I don't know, man. Baby Boy on the list, but I feel like it needs to crack top 20.
Baby Boy should be cracking top 20, not on fucking
Especially with
30.
the scene where he hit Baby Boy and the mama fell out. She was
I ain't hit that nigga so hard his mama felt it. God damn, I knew that was an extension.
I feel like Baby Boy has influenced the culture on so many levels.
Baby mama drama.
Boy, for real. You smack your girl, all you gotta do is eat her out and you good. She gonna make you tacos.
Why you oh my god, about to come.
Y'all get into it. You fuck around and hit her G. Eat her out, she make you tacos. That's
and not just any tacos, the ground beef with the tomatoes and lettuce and the American
hood tacos.
Cheese. Right. With the hard shell tacos, not the soft shell.
Then her ex-boyfriend came and stayed with her. Like, what? He got out of jail, Snoop?
That nigga forced himself in the crib and that motherfucker like, oh man, get back in the house.
He said, they fuck your fort.
So you gonna rape me in front of my kid?
Bro, I never seen Dope.
Yeah, what the fuck is Dope?
It was decent. I ain't even sure. It could have been. It had his moments.
Yeah, I ain't never seen Dope. Love and
Girls
Basketball
Trip?
should have cracked top 20.
Girls Trip is 34. No, get that shit out the fucking list.
What? Love and Basketball. I think it's been overplayed, but I don't know. I'll take the wood over Love and Basketball.
Hey, and that's Nika's favorite movie, Love and Basketball.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That shit should be like top 10.
Bro, no, that shit is tired out.
Nah,
That shit is that.
it's cracking top 20. I don't know. When we post the video, I'm gonna post the list, and I want y'all to tell me which one of these movies should crack top 20. The next time we do another podcast, I'll bring this back up and we'll revamp it a little bit.
I like that.
We looking at this list. Players Club should have cracked top 20.
Yep, absolutely. Replace that shit with Johnson's Family Vacation. You can kind of tell I don't fucking like Johnson's Family Vacation.
And it was not a good movie. It was not. It was like
because of Bow Wow.
You know what? I pick Are We There Yet over Johnson Family Vacation.
Facts. And why the fuck that ain't? Is that even? No,
they don't. Oh, let me send it to you too, Kurt.
Wait, why Coming to America is 47? I don't want to do this shit no more, G.
I think you found the list.
I sent it to him. I'm gonna send it to you so you can look at it too.
No, I seen it already.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to do this shit no more. Fuck
yeah, it ain't no Tyler Perry movies on here. That's because it was a play first, bro. It's hard to because as black people we seen the plays way before the movie, so we knew the plots to all the movies.
Facts.
I think it was just the white people who went Madea crazy.
I mean, it was what.
I love ghetto black women.
Man, they got Life down at 46.
I don't think it was in order though. I think they just numbered it.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, if we ranking them top 10, top 20.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think the list is ranking.
No. It ain't in alphabetical order, so I'm looking at it like it's ranked.
I'm looking at it like it's ranked. I don't give a fuck with nobody.
Yeah, they ranked it, but I don't know. So the top 20 movies, which ones have you not seen?
Ooh. I haven't seen Paid in Full.
Yeah, I've seen Paid in Full like once, and I wasn't paying attention.
And that's it. I saw everything else here.
You said New Jack City, you ain't seen that, right?
Dead Presidents stick out to me more because them niggas tried to rob a bank. And they tried to catch them niggas. They killed one of them. One of them got he overdosed. The Chris Tucker character overdosed on drugs. Them niggas, it's like it went to war and all that shit too. So yeah, I remember a lot about that movie. That movie stood out to me, but it shouldn't be at 11 though. It should be like at 9.
Do you know what stick out to me on here? Why Did I Get Married is on here, Curtis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 2 can play that game. Should not even be on the list. I'm not even gonna stunt.
Damn. Okay.
What was that movie with LL Cool J and Gabrielle Union? And he took on a date in a meat truck. Deliver Us from Eva.
Yeah.
That should replace that.
No, keep that shit out.
Oh, the cheerleader movie she was in, G. That should be.
Bring It On.
Bring It On. No, that's a white movie, G. That's a pop star movie, G. The Gabrielle school was placeholders.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just remember her so much from that shit.
Yeah.
They stood out the most.
Cause they represented, us, we was, I don't want to call it ghetto, but we bring the spark.
Him and Jet Li.
Yeah.
Romeo Must Die. That shit.
Damn, how they forget that?
What else? He did another one with Steve Seagal, G.
Fuck. I know the movie. I can't think of the name.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Romeo Must Die. Then you said, damn, it's on the tip of my tongue, bro.
Oh, he did another one. He did another one too. Where
Another one with DMX in it too.
You supposed to be looking stuff up. Look it up.
I'm
Damn.
Oh no! When y'all see the list, tell me what else is missing, right? But most importantly, we go rearrange this top 20, and when we come back next week,
Exit Wounds.
Yeah, Exit Wounds.
I don't think I seen
that. Was a good ass movie, bro.
Cradle to the Grave.
Cradle to the Grave was dope.
That was a really good fucking movie.
See, I feel like when you mix hood shit and karate shit, you good.
Like you get a pass, bro. Like they don't do that shit no more. No, you gotta make this black person like the behind the scenes character in a movie.
We got Michael J. White, man. He should be out here killing it.
They don't like to see
a real life martial arts. When he pissed off Kimbo Slice and Blood and
pieced his ass up.
That shit. You seen like the behind the scenes where he was teaching him.
Yeah.
Quick jab. And
yeah.
He said Kimbo got mad for real. Because he couldn't catch his hand.
Right. I'm sorry, G. I mean, gotta be quicker than that.
All right. When we post it, y'all most definitely rearrange these top 20 for me.
And Never Die Alone. If you've never seen DMX and Never Die Alone, he was barely in a movie, but it was a good ass movie.
I was finna say, I don't really remember him.
Hey, y'all want to know what movie they really missing? And this should be a crime. Blade.
I see. I think Blade.
That's considered hood.
Yeah, it's a sci-fi movie. Yeah, it was a Marvel movie.
Fuck them.
He said that with the deepest depth of his goddamn chest. All right, man. We coming up at the end of the podcast. Is there anything specifically you want to talk about?
Shit. I can say this though.
What you got?
If y'all ain't doing shit on Monday morning, 7 a.m., go ahead. I know y'all getting up. Put me on in the background on twitch.tv/BirdandFluff. I do a gaming show called On Wake Up. I talk real shit and gaming. Whether y'all want me to talk about it, I'll talk about it on Tuesday nights. Date night with Bird and Fluff, where we play nothing but like dating games, co-op games together, to kind of show off both sides of our relationship. And on Wednesdays, if y'all don't know already, Birdhouse Brawls, where the magic happened at. But yeah, that's what I gotta say with that. And also, can we stop being bitches? Can we stop waking up every morning and choose to be bitches?
Hold on, wait. Before you get way into that, I do want to say I be in on Date Night with Bird and Fluff. Y'all ass, I be in it with y'all ass because they get in it. Y'all be taking turns reading. This shit be in it. I'm like, God damn, this is entertaining. I'm not usually one to watch people play video games, but God damn it, when I see that shit, I'm like, let me see what they fuck they playing.
Right.
All right, go ahead. Let's stop being bitches.
Catherine. Yeah, can we like? I really want us to really stop waking up every morning and choosing to be bitches. Like, there's so much bigger things going on in this world for us to be worrying about what the next person doing, and we can't keep avoiding actual conversations about things because we can't even get better if we don't actually talk about these things. Whether it's you breaking family generational curses, whether it's just, hey, you fucking up, I need you to fix it, or, you know, just all those things that are like, because a lot of people don't like these uncomfortable conversations. And it's time that we actually have to have these uncomfortable conversations because there's a lot of things happening that these motherfuckers do not want us to know or to see. And what we need to do now is actually come together and just start being who we supposed to be. And that is strong and not bitches.
So I guess what I want to add to that, they're having like a lot of deep conversations with people. And one thing I notice is, like you said, we try our best to avoid the uncomfortable conversations, and it leads to nothing but a more uncomfortable conversation. If you have those uncomfortable conversations early on, when there's only a little bit uncomfortable, you don't have to worry about it being really uncomfortable. So I implore people to speak on their feelings when you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Quit holding back. Quit trying to be fucking strong. You know what I'm saying? All the time. In a separate sense. Be a man or a person and step up to the plate, do what you got to do. But when it comes to your feelings, speak on them motherfuckers when that shit happen. Motherfucker, fuck you over, did you wrong, say that shit to them. Either that or don't speak to them no more. Quit harboring like feelings when 9 times out of 10, I feel like 9 times out of 10 it's a misunderstanding. Right. One person might have said something and it came off different than the way it's meant to be. So having those uncomfortable conversations early, I feel like would do us a great deal of value. I was listening to something, they was talking about generational trauma and stuff like that. The thing epigenetics, you know what that is? Mm-hmm. So for the people who don't know, it's passed down trauma. They did like a study with these cats, where they had a mouse, right? Cat and a mouse, and every time the cat would touch the mouse, the cat will get shocked, right? They're training this cat not to touch the mouse. This was all a scientific experiment, right? So the cat eventually became afraid of the mouse because every time it touched it, it got shocked. When that cat had kittens, the kittens inherently was afraid of the mouse because of the trauma that their mother had passed to them. The kittens never got shocked, but she passed the trauma down to them. And I feel like that is something real, especially in our community. That's why I say you have to speak on things when it happen. And I hate when people try to act like slavery was such a long time ago and those traumas don't exist anymore. No, you telling me that a scientific study can tell you that you could pass down trauma through generation, well, you could pass down quote unquote privilege through generation too. So a lot of I feel like a lot of other races feel like they don't have privileges. No, but you do, because your parents experienced them and their experiences are passed down through you. So let's open up our eyes a little bit, get a little bit more compassion for one another.
Right. Especially
I hate that saying, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. It's like, nah, man, y'all fucked us over.
Right. Especially when it comes down to like disagreeing with certain things, because there's a lot of people that disagree with stuff and they be like, fuck you, you don't care. It's like, don't generalize what I'm saying. I'm actually telling you from my group experience, not from your experience. Y'all have it better than me or us, but it's like I'm speaking from from people that they don't want to say this stuff. But I'm like, it's okay to you can disagree with me all you want, but it doesn't take away from the fact that a lot of these people experience this particular thing, and people like they get mad at shit like that, man. It's just like, no, it's okay. I'm glad that we're talking about it, but the moment you start attacking people's character, running down on them because they said, oh, you a bitch, you this, or you just don't care, you want people to die, you just like, no, that's not the case. I'm literally telling you some shit that I've been through and multiple other people went through. I don't care how you see it. Yes, of course you're gonna disagree with it. It's cool because you never seen it, you never experienced it before. That's why when we had this black and white conversation, it's like, oh, see, black people this. Like, yeah, of course, if you see so many black people do something, of course you're going to come up with your own little thing. Just like us white, we see white people, we going to come up with our own little thing. But it's just like, yeah, we know there are some people in them pockets that kind of understand it. But when you have the loudest motherfucker speaking for the majority, that's not doing good for the majority. It's like,
oh damn, you know what? I wanted to talk about Black Lives Matter too, but I probably get that on the next podcast. Because that's some bullshit too.
We all agree.
No, I 100% agree with you. I feel like you can always agree to disagree,
right?
But have the conversation. I think that pretty much sums up this. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, I always gotta ask. If you have one of these free for life, what would you have? Tacos and wings.
Wings.
Wings? Why wings?
Because I'm a nigga. I'm playing. I don't know. I can dress my wings, man. Like, if you dress your tacos a different way, it's not gonna be tacos no more. It's gonna taste nasty.
I'm sorry. They caught me off guard. Curtis, what you feeling? Tacos and wings? Tacos.
See, for me, there's a way you got to make tacos, and if you fuck up, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
See, with wings, I got options. I could throw this on the wings. I could throw salt. I could throw pepper. I could throw someday I could throw lemon pepper on it. Someday I could throw blue cheese on it. Some days I could throw ranch on it. It's like I got options with wings, so I'm gonna choose wings.
You believe in any? You got any new conspiracies that you like down the rabbit hole on?
That I already talked about. Oh yeah, that everything's conspired against black people.
Everything.
A lot of things, and even some of our own that's conspiring against us as well because they get in the bread and we not.
Elaborate a little bit, just a little bit.
Just look at some of those people that's at the top, and why those people at the bottom still struggling.
You think they should reach back and pull those people up?
I wouldn't say reach back and pull them up, but actually teach them, and also teach those that want to be taught. Because of course you can teach anybody, but those people that don't want to be taught, they'll go somewhere. But the people that are ignorant, the people that are ignorant, they don't care. But those that want to be taught, teach them. Cause look how it is in our community. I'm always speak from a black perspective, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that we don't know. We struggle to know our laws. We struggle to know how
we don't know ourselves, and that's a huge thing.
And that's very important. Knowing thyself. I'm still learning a lot about myself after shit. It took me until 2020 to realize, like, yo, it's some shit that I do not allow. It's some shit that I'm still learning about myself. Like, yo, this is crazy. But I have a better grip on myself now. And there's still some struggles here and there. But it's just like, bro, like a lot of these things are important. We need to learn our laws. Need to learn, how business work, because hell, if they keep on keeping stuff away from us, why not build our own? But at the same time, there are some people that build for themselves that'll keep those same people out.
Hey, stop gatekeeping, y'all. That's, to me, that's a big thing. That's fucking us over. You made it to the top. It's enough at the top for everybody. Motherfuckers get their way. Don't want to tell nobody how to do it. Like, that shit whack.
Like, there's no way that I'm building something. I'm like, bro, that's why I like say you saw these people be on Wednesdays and stuff. I be teaching them this shit. And I teach outside, I teach art, and I'm like, yo, there's no way that I know all this stuff and y'all still don't know. Hey, let me go ahead and walk y'all through this shit. And if y'all want to keep learning, keep learning. If y'all don't, I'll let you to the water.
You believe in flat earth, bro?
No, because I never looked at the top of the world before.
Do you know anybody who believes in flat earth?
No.
I want to get somebody on my podcast who believes the earth is flat. I personally don't care, but I love the theory. You know what I'm saying? I like diving into what people have to say and trying to prove that the shit is flat. And I think it's fucking with my psyche, because sometimes I'm like, oh shit. Like
I do think there is stuff outside of like the plane that we're on. That's as far as I can take it. I do know there's stuff outside.
I think it's more than 3 dimensions, most definitely.
Yeah, right.
And let's not start. We ain't got enough time. We should have started off that way.
There's more to this word than we know. And I'm like, and I started like, maybe you're right.
we ought to start a podcast episode just for that shit.
Right. But yeah,
if I get to talking about the sixth dimension and stuff like that, we get real deep. I'm not all the way knowledgeable, but I know a little bit to hold a conversation.
To keep it surface level. Art shit. I do art. I teach. It's okay. You guys can hit me up on Instagram or Twitch.
Plug it one more time. I was just about to say, tell the people where they can find you, man.
You can find me on Instagram at Bird and Fluff. That's our gaming. You can find me on our business page at angry_and_the_goddess. You can find us at angryandthegoddess.com. You can email us
right up there. Y'all see it.
Right up there at the top. You contact us, email us at contact@angryandthegoddess.com for any inquiries. And if you know people that that's starting a business, we will definitely help them with starting a business and starting them with the new logo, helping them with websites, helping them with anything, whether you want an avatar for your Twitch, a banner for your Twitch, all that stuff, man. We really well versed in art. We want to help you guys make sure y'all stand out from the rest of these people that do basic shit.
Hey y'all, his art dope for real. I promise you I would not say it if I didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all following us on all social media platform, Third Post Media, Post like a heartbeat, not plus, and Post, Third Post Media. Make sure y'all follow me, Simply Just Will, all platforms. Created by Curtis. You want me to plug that too? Yeah.
Yeah, it's created by Curtis.
Createdbycurtis.com, y'all. T-shirts are out. Hoodies are gone. You missed it. You gotta wait.
I did miss it. I'm kind of salty. I hold you.
Yeah, they'll be back. They'll be back.
Yeah, I'm salty. I missed that.
Yeah, no, they'll be back most definitely. So make sure createdbycurtis.com. Look at the T-shirt, y'all. Anything else? Am I missing anything? All right, y'all. We out. I do want to say real quick though.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about changing the name of the podcast from the Will Hill Show to No Absolutes. Curtis just told me don't say it, but I don't give a fuck. I like
that name. It gives people to actually like. It brings the people like, what you mean no absolutes? Let me hear what you have to say.
Right. That's man. Curtis be tripping. We changing the podcast name from the Will Hill Show to No Absolutes. Coming soon, y'all. What brand? We'll talk about it later. All right, and man, I appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you, man.
I'll let you know when it's out and everything. Can't say it more than enough. Thanks for being on the show, man.
Oh wait, one more thing. Is it cool? I can take some clips too.
Huh?
I can clip some of this shit too whenever you.
Oh hell yeah! When they post it, do you part of it, man. Do whatever you can with it.
I appreciate it, man. I truly do.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Once it's out on the internet, anyway, it's for you. So by all means, just tag a nigga. That's.
Oh no, absolutely, man, absolutely. Because last time I did that, I was like, "Nah, hey, this is my first time speaking, guys. Go ahead and hit this shit, man. Follow the homies too."
100%. No, yeah. Repost it as many times. Clip, take sound bites. Oh fuck.
All right, bet, man. I truly appreciate it.
All right, man. I'll holler at you.
All right, man. Peace out.
All right.